I think we can all agree on a common ground here. We just love the idea of being abundant in every aspect of our lives. We just love the idea of abundance itself. Now, how would you like it if I told you you could possibly become abundant in every and all aspects of your life by using just one law? Just one law. Just focus on one thing, keep it simple, just keep it stable. Okay. Like we all love abundance. We all want to live in abundance. We all want to acquire abundance. But there are a few practices and there are a few mindsets that you need to adapt to be able to become that abundant person who has abundance in every area of his/her life. Okay. Now that we've discussed what manifestation is, what law of attraction is, what law of assumption is, we're going to jump right ahead into a brand new law that is called the law of increase. How that works, I'm going to explain later on in the video. But for now, hi you guys and welcome back to a brand new video for the week. I hope you guys are well and the week's been treating you well so far. This is the second video for the week, so I'm going to go right ahead into it. Okay, we're going to be talking about the law of increase. Now, what does law of increase even mean? The law of increase, simply put, states simple things that the more you focus on something and the more energy you give to something is a thing that's going to grow in your life. Whatever you focus on and wherever your energy goes is going to grow. It's based on the idea that the universe is abundant, vast, wide, and it's so diverse, but so thoughtful that it takes all of our thoughts, feelings, and emotions into consideration and usually gives us the same in return. For example, if you were to focus on positivity, gratitude, abundance, all of the positive spectrum of emotions, the universe is going to pick up on that. The universe, being your loyal follower, will listen to you and be like, you know what? Okay, you're on the frequency of positivity, you're on the frequency of abundance, you're on the frequency of gratitude, so I'm going to give you more of that. And subsequently, if you were to focus on the negative spectrum of emotions, that is exactly what's going to be pulled into your life. There are numerous advantages of adapting the law of increase in your day to day life. The first one being you are going to go from a lack scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset to a growth mindset because now that you're using a law of increase that allows you to think more positively in situations that may be perceived as limitations by society, by other people, thus allowing you to have a more positive outlook on life. Now, even if something goes wrong, you're like, oh, things always work out for me. Things are always working out in my favor. So that is probably a good thing. That is probably just a good thing. You know what I mean? The second most important thing it allows you to do is it allows you to cultivate a gratitude and a positive mindset. Now, the more gratitude you give, the more you are in the state of giving gratitude. You're on the highest frequency being love, gratitude, all of the good stuff. Now that also allows you to bring in more abundance into your life. Now that you know you're very positive, you're a positive mindset person, it also allows you to help improve your mental health, your emotional well-being, thus making you more fitter and more capable for anything in your life. The law of increase, as we know, it focuses and emphasizes on the power of intentions and visualization. Now, that's exactly what you need when you want to manifest anything into your life. Thus, the law of increase allows you and helps you with manifesting literally your dream life. And that could look like very different and very subjective to different people, but it's your dream life and you know exactly what I'm talking about. By consciously and effectively redirecting your energy and your focus to the thing that you desire the most, is going to allow you to manifest that thing so quickly and so effectively. It also focuses on the concept of generosity. Now, giving freely and openly to others not only just benefits others, but it also benefits you because you're allowing a positive flow into your life. When you give so much without expecting anything in return, that puts you on the frequency of positivity and abundance automatically. Now, the universe is like, oh, this person's already a magnet for abundance because this person is giving so freely because they have so much already in them to give. So the universe is going to give you more. This one is very in keeping with the theme of my channel, is that the law of increase allows you and gives you room for personal growth. What that means is if and when you were to invest within yourself, you also expand your knowledge, you expand your skills, you expand your abilities, you become more capable of anything you want to do in your life that gives you and builds enough self-confidence within you. You know your self-worth, you understand yourself and who you are, you understand your potential and your limitations. That is the kind of freedom the law of increase gives you. Now, to be able to practice the law of increase more effectively and for it to be able to work out in the way that it does for you to benefit your life and to, just expand your knowledge for whatever reason you're using the law of increase. And mind you, this can be used in any and every aspect of your life. However, like I mentioned before, there are certain mindset shifts and certain habits that you need to cultivate before you reach to the point where this starts working for you. The first step here is cultivating the habit of giving grace every single day. You have to give gratitude every single day, whether it be in the morning, whether it be in the day, whether it be in the evening before you go to sleep. But please make it a practice that you practice giving gratitude every single day. It could be for the littlest of things. It doesn't have to mean that you need to go through something very expansive or just too extravagant in that day. It could literally be that you got a free meal, you got a free coffee, or you bought yourself coffee, or you went and got your nails done, you got new clips or something. Or it could be literally anything, but you have to practice giving gratitude. There are different ways to do that. Some people say you can why you have to be grateful for five things basically, or you have to be grateful for three things, or whatever it is. I would say it completely depends on you. Even if it is just one thing, go for it. Never forget to write that down. You could be using a blank journal where you could just write that thing, these are the things that I'm grateful for. Or what I do personally is I got this journal off of Amazon. It's not too expensive. I can link it down below. It's going to be in my Amazon storefront. You can buy it from there if you want. What it looks like is it's called a 5 minute. It's not a 5 minute journal, but this is very similar to the 5 minute journal. This is a few minutes a day. So the kind of questions, for example, it asks you is today I am grateful for. You could be there are three lines there, so you could write three things, or you could just write one thing. That's completely fine. That's completely up to you. How will I make today awesome? Positive affirmations, and then there's a little quote. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. You know what I mean? That was a good one. The little things that made my day, learnings from today, goals and plans for tomorrow. And there's like a little I am feeling box at that where they're like emojis. So you can pick depending on your mood, depending on how you feel like on that day, and you can just fill this in because this is just really, really, really convenient for me. Shameless plug. No, this is not a collaboration, a paid brand deal or anything of that sort. No, it's not. I really use this. I have this, and I really think it's really effective in giving gratitude and journaling. The second most important thing you have to cultivate is the practice of visualization. Now, again, going back to the law of assumption, I will link the video here where you can go and watch my video where you understand what law of assumption is. And once you've done that, then you can come back to this video and listen to this. Because once you understand the concept law of assumption is based on, you have to visualize your dreams, your desires, your goals, whatever it is, from the end stage. You have to literally look at the goal like it's already done. It's already done. Like you are already that person you're trying to become. You already have the thing you wanted for so long. You already drive that car. You already have that house. You have to think from the end state. Third most important thing is you have to believe in the power of generosity. Believe in the power, in the act of giving people something without expecting anything in return. Believe in the power of kindness. Believe in the power of just giving freely, not to get anything in return, but just because you want to do it yourself, because you are on that frequency of abundance. And if you were that abundant, you would give people everything. You would try and help as many people as possible without, of course, putting yourself at jeopardy. No, you would obviously look out for yourself, but you will also help other people. Just believe in the power of that. Remember that you are the blue chip investment. You have to remember that self improvement starts with you. You have to make time for learning. You have to make time for going through courses, going for classes, just expanding your knowledge, skills, and abilities to be able to then tap into the frequency of abundance, because now that abundance can reach you through multiple sources, because we don't want to try and limit where the money comes from, where the abundance comes from. We want to be as possible, like we want to be as high as possible on that spectrum, and as wide as possible and as open as possible to all possibilities, by acquiring that immediate knowledge that is given to us, by acquiring those skill sets, by acquiring those abilities to become more capable of, when that abundance is to come to you, you can maintain it. You have to surround yourself with positivity and positive people. You are the sum average of the five things you surround yourself with. Usually, the term goes, you are the sum average of the five people you surround yourself with. But again, in this day and age of technology, people are usually glued to their phones, tablets, laptops, just the internet overall. So you're watching your favorite YouTuber, you're watching your favorite Netflix show. Those also are counted as 5 things that you surround yourself with. So you have to be very careful and stay away from negativity, stay away from rotten things, just rotten energy, just stay away from all of that. You don't need that more in your life. When you're trying to attract abundance, you need to be on the frequency of that to be able to attract that. You need to be with people who are happy, positive, optimistic, always looking good, smelling good. They just take care of themselves. Like, they just know who they are and they understand their worth and value. Like, confident people. You need to surround yourself with more of those people. You have to get rid of any and every limiting belief that you have surrounding money, abundance. Okay. Now, how you're going to do that is linked in the description down below. I have a whole podcast on limiting beliefs and how do you get rid of them and how do you eliminate fear in the process and everything. So I'm not going to go into much detail here, but you have to dive in deeper and get rid of any of those limiting beliefs, because your subconscious mind will always hold you back because of those limiting beliefs and keep you from actually acquiring the state of abundance, because the subconscious mind is trying to keep you safe. So what your subconscious mind thinks is, oh, that's a limiting belief for a reason, is because I fear that happening to me. And what if, or that could also be because of your upbringing. Not just your upbringing, this is just everybody in general. This is probably something that was imposed onto you from an early on day, where you were told that money is probably not the best thing, a lot of money brings a lot of trouble and stuff like that, blah blah blah. You have to get rid of all of those limiting beliefs, scratch them, and you know what? That's all I'm going to say, because you guys are going to go listen to my podcast. That's linked in the description down below. So you have to understand the value of patience and trust. Like, just understand the virtue of patience and trust, because patience is the highest virtue at this point. You have to trust in yourself. You have to trust in the universe that everything is working out for you. You have to trust in your goals. You have to be able to trust and let go, and also be patient at the same time, because some things might come to you overnight, but some of the other things that the big things that you're probably working for, they might take some time. Again, why should you be working on my timeline? You make your own timeline. See, if you believe that it's going to come to you today, it's going to come to you today. It could literally come to you today. But all you need to do is just inculcate the virtue of patience, and just practice patience, and just practice trusting the universe and trusting yourself a lot more, because that just allows abundance to flow. Like, it just allows it to flow smoothly and thoroughly into your life. Also, I have another podcast made on this specific topic, so it's in the description down below again. Go listen to that. It's going to clarify any doubts that you have, and it's also going to allow you to understand a lot of more ways in which you can practice being patient and just trusting the process and stuff. So go listen to the podcast. Overall, just embracing the law of increase can lead to greater happiness, fulfillment, contentment. And why that happens is because now that you've aligned your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions towards the abundant nature of the universe, so now the universe can give you more in return. And you're happy, the universe is happy, because you trust the universe and you've let go. Now that you know what the law of increase is and how do you adapt that into your daily life, you can now practice it religiously, regularly, and allow the universe to bless you more with more abundance, with more opportunities, actually just give you more abundance in every aspect of your life. Having said that, we come to the end of this brilliant video. I really love filming this because I am so passionate about Neville Goddard and just manifestation techniques and stuff. So it's really amazing sharing this information with you guys. However, we've come to the end of it, and of course, I'm going to come back with a brand new video next week again, which is going to be focusing on more in depth and more different laws and stuff like that. So, watch out for that. Till then, I'm going to take your leave. I'm going to bid you adieu here, and I'm going to see you next week. Take care and bye.